Spinderella cut it up one time.
Sexual health education is so important for us. Through this education, we learn about our bodies, we learn about consent, we learn about contraception, and we learn about pleasure. It also is a really important tool for us to learn to recognise sexual assault and to prevent sexual assault from being perpetrated as well. However, people with an intellectual disability have significantly less opportunity to access sexual health education that suits their styles of communication. And this has also resulted in despairing statistics about the rates of sexual violence that occur in this particular community. So, in order to address this really important issue, we have developed an app. It's an app of sex education in simple English, specifically developed for people with an intellectual disability. So let's talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make me. Let's talk about sex.
This is our homepage. On this homepage, we have access to our 5 key education modules. We cover basic sexual education, consent, issues to do with what's okay to do in public and what's not, what is good sex and bad sex with a focus on sexual pleasure, and also some information about sexual assault. So let's talk through Sex 101. For every module that users go into, we want to collect data on their growth, and so users can self-report and track how much they know about that particular module and how comfortable they are talking about that module. Coming into Sex 101, you can see that our layout is really simple. We're just going to use one picture per page and minimal information that users can interact with as well. This is an example of our first type of quiz that we have. It's a drag and drop quiz. So users will be able to move their answers and drag them to relevant points on the screen. And we're using these different quizzes interspersed in education models to reinforce learning. Next up, I'll show you our different type of quiz. So this is a type of quiz which gives a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Is it okay to masturbate in public? No. Thumbs down. Masturbating in private, however, that's okay. We've inbuilt a number of features to encourage multiple use by users, and this is because we know that repeated use will help reinforce this information even further. So one of them is that it displays the date of last completion of the module on the homepage, but there's a couple of others that we've got. In the user's profile, they have the option to be able to view awards for the number of different times that they've completed modules. The final key feature that we want to talk about is that we've integrated a way for health professionals to have a version of the app and for users with an intellectual disability to ask those health professionals a question. There's no other app like this out there on the market that meets the needs of this particular population in this way. So we'd love for you to consider whether this app will be appropriate for your clients, but also whether you would like to join us in supporting this community by downloading the app yourself and answering their questions. So kiss, kiss, keep it safe, keep it sexy.